Hey Sagittarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for September 15th, 2022. This is for Sagittarius, last shuffle, and for all placements. You have playing it safe, we have decrease. I feel as though you're not wanting to do the safe thing anymore. I mean, when do you ever? You know what I mean? That fire signs are more adventurous, like typically, right? But it just more so seems as though, right? You may not want to play it safe anymore. And it's also too that whatever the danger was, or not necessarily danger, but like whatever the circumstances were that caused you to want to do things like, to tiptoe around a subject or whatever. Because I'm not seeing anything about verbal or anything, but whatever caused you to feel like you had to do that before is no longer applying. So you may, okay, you may disagree with someone that you usually would try to agree with. To try to understand where they're coming from, you would usually try, but this time you may be more prone to being like, F all that. I don't know what you're talking about. I know this though, kind of thing, whereas usually maybe with particular people, you were more diplomatic. See, the decrease with Queen of Pentacles would say, oh, I was, being very diplomatic, not burning any bridges. Something flipped over. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, you were kind of like always overthinking everything you were saying around certain people or a certain person. You could be dealing with a Capricorn here or a Taurus. But with the Eight of Swords, well, you probably didn't feel confident enough to say what you needed to say and not have it degenerate into an argument or someone fighting with you about it. Like you want to tell them about themselves, but you can't. I mean, you could, but when you care about people, it's different for Sagittarius, right? Most people, I see the stereotypes. They're like, oh, you are so you guys are just harsh with your truth. If you don't want the truth, don't go to the archer kind of thing, right? Where you get to the heart of the matter. You hit bullseye on a lot of what you think or say. If philosophers, and very, very beautiful minds. But when you care about people the most, you're thoughtful about what you're saying. Although sometimes, there's exceptions to that rule, right? And I won't even get into all of that, but I find that you do care very much about what someone says. What you say to people when you care. And so you may overthink what it is that you are going to say to this person. And most of the time it's because you have a deep respect for them. Now, if you don't have respect for them, but you love them, I mean, there's two different things. Like, yeah, you could love somebody and just be like, you are a complete you're a complete moron for doing XYZ. And so there's those people, right? But there's whoever these people are, this person is here, you may have a deep level of respect for them and also love. So it may be difficult to go against this person. You may see them as an elder in a way, or just, someone you look up to. So, which is deep for Sagittarius, right? Because most of the time Sagittarius doesn't look up to anyone really. They look up to themselves. And so, because, fire signs are all about self-progression moving forward. So either way, this looks like you may have not said much to this person about the things you really wanted to say, because you were trying to figure out what would be the best thing to say that would avoid a struggle or a fight. But you've made a decision. You're just like, screw it. I'm telling them what I feel. I don't care how this comes out. And it's born from a place of, what do you want to be known for? You want to be known for somebody who just lets your loved one go through whatever, like the type of person. You think about it. You want to be the type of person that lets them go out with lint in their hair. You want people to be like, don't ask Sag, because they're gonna let you go out with your zipper down. Don't ask them how you look. Which is not the case with you. You're like, look, I don't care if you get mad, I'm telling you. But your higher self is saying, there's almost like you know, just do something outside of what you've been doing, right? It also is almost like a promise that if you take this risk, you may say how it is that you feel or what you want, whatever it is that you wanted, this message you want to give, um, that things are going to work out because there's history, and also you'll know the right time and right place. You'll know exactly what to say, when to say it. There's something about that too. They just want you to know, like you're gonna be able to, you're gonna say the right thing. Don't worry. You have joyous fun with Nine of Pentacles and the Lovers, and joyous fun would tell me that there's a choice that it's almost like you may have been holding back telling someone something. It's almost like this, like when you respect a certain person, you love them, and it causes you to hold back, you're not really being your full authentic self. That may be a lot of pressure. And so this is like a thing of saying to someone, like, you've decided I gotta, like, it's more fun to just be completely open, right? And it's more fun to be focused on what's in your heart versus let me try to make sure and appease this person and appease that person. And so it's almost like you may have gotten a taste of being able to say whatever it is you wanted to say to some, like you have certain friends. It's like you love them, but you're able to be completely open with that person. And so after getting a taste of that, like you could be like, oh, you could call them all kinds, and you could tell them they're fat. You could tell them all kinds of stuff, and they're just like, yeah, I am. And it's funny. It's not even like they're taking it deep. Like I don't ever want to talk to you again. They're not sensitive verbally or sensitive in general. So you, after spending time with someone like that, then it's like, you know what? I feel like I need to be this way everywhere, and I need to be this way, period. Like because this is who I am. And so it was, there's a joyous energy attached to it. Like I feel relieved, right? I can be myself. So your higher self is like, take that chance. What do you want to be known for? Like I said, do you want to be known for the person that lets them walk around with ketchup on their nose? And they're like, don't ask Sag how you look, because they'll let you leave the house with your hair sticking up, like kind of thing. Or do you have this energy of, you got to put an end to this cautiousness, this diplomatic energy when it comes to a certain person, because there may be something that they're doing. Um, it's like they may be doing something that is detrimental to them. And I see that with the Devil, Five of Wands, and the Two of Wands. They make a lot of choices that are contentious or cause chaos for them, kind of thing. And so it's like you may have to say something about that there. And gosh, Eight of Swords. I mean, this feels like you have to do this to someone. Tell them about this. It doesn't feel like it's something that someone has to say to you, but the energy is interchangeable. So this is general, and someone may be doing this with you, wanting to tell you something about the way that you're living or what you're doing, and they're finally busting out, coming out of the woodworks and telling you the truth instead of being more gracious with you. All right. So if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.